Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? This is Dalton, and this is my channel, Dalton My World, and this is some breaking news. Okay, and I tell you what, anytime I have breaking news, I always put the particular date in there in the title somewhere, so you know, stay informed on when that breaking news was happening. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. This particular video is gonna be a little bit longer than my other ones because I have some interesting stuff I want to talk to you about, as well as some updates, etc. You get it, okay? And I think you'll get a kick out of some of them. So I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. Get your coffee. I got my Aries Red Fire mug. You know, get your pop, snacks, whatever, and let's get to this. All right. Now, as you know, I use my cue cards. I know Jamie's 23 was making fun of me about that, but hey, but I mean in a good way. She was saying that maybe she needs to do it too because I have a short attention span, so I have to do things. Over the years, I learned to do things to keep it right on track. All right. The first thing I want to talk about is this new stimulus bill that's saying that they want to give American people $2,000 a month for the next 6 months. Okay, people, understand something. This is the stimulus bill, not the stimulus package. Okay, now understand something. After the stimulus package 3 that just came out, that's giving people $1,200, you know, in their accounts. Anything moving forward, in my opinion, is going to be strictly political. And a lot of it is going to be pipe dreams. Okay? First of all, giving everyone for the next 6 months $2,000, in my opinion, is a pipe dream because basically, okay, that's what Italy did. Okay? But understand that $2,000 a month was given to them because they followed a strict quarantine rule that was strictly enforced also by the police. Matter of fact, the people who delivered food to those people in quarantine had to have a piece of paper. And the piece of paper allows you, because you're an essential worker, okay, so that allows you to be on the street at certain times, okay? And all essential workers had that paper. Otherwise, you had to be in quarantine. So, yeah, they gave them $2,000 a month. They supported their citizens, but the citizens had to obey the strict rules. And the U.S. asking them to obey those strict rules, which we need to do for quarantine, give me a break. You know, sure they want that $2,000, but they're not going to follow the rules that these other countries are for quarantine that other countries are doing and showing results. Okay, yeah, they had peaks, but now their peaks are going down, and they're realizing when they open up too soon that they start to get peaks again. So each country is learning from the other country's mistake. All right. So from this point on, everything's going to be political until the election. Just keep that in mind. Everything, they know you're suffering, they know you're hungry, they know you need more money, but they're gonna dangle the carrot in front of you without giving it to you, and everything's gonna be political. Okay, just to get another stimulus package, not bill, to be passed again, it's going to take a long time because both political parties are going to be doing their political bickering and refusing to sign. Because from this point on, it's going to be all political, no matter what you hear. Just believe that. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the the stimulus. As you know, uh, I'm one of those people, and I found that I got an article that I'm gonna put in the coming days below. At below, is gonna tell you about these interviews that went on and all these other people that filed and their bank routing number was on file, okay? But their money went to someone else, okay? The sad part about it, me and a lot of other people may never see that money, okay? And the IRS is in denial, even though they were on the record with the reporter and the reporter was giving them all the evidence and they have heard about some of these things. They said, well, it was the first time we heard about it. Okay. Now, honestly, I think that they should have had a skeleton crew in some of these offices, these IRS offices, when they submitted that stimulus check money, because they should have known that nothing is perfect. And they were warned by like H&R Block and a lot of other people that there's going to be problems, and they ignored it. Okay, so it's a good chance. Unfortunately, some of those people will never see that money, including me. And there's actually no way to correct it. You know that you can't go on their portal because you'll get rejected. I tried it. Um, they have no solution of correcting that mistake or how to update your routing numbers and so you can get your money. They have no way of fixing that, and they try to throw it on the banks, and the banks will tell you straight up, "I have no idea what they're talking about. We don't even know how to fix that." Okay, they're in complete denial, and it's a pretty sad situation. But I also today, an 18-year-old checked his account and had $5 million from the IRS. They sent the money to the wrong place, and over 70,000 people are getting their stimulus checks, but ironically, they have passed away. It's a mess. And now they want to talk about a fourth stimulus package would give you more money. I mean, come on. When they told people that they were going to send that money out, they should have known that there was going to be hackers all over the U.S., all in other countries, just waiting, just drooling by the mouth to get that money. And now they got it. They should have known that. That's common sense. Now, oh, Giant Eagle in Pittsburgh. Okay. Remember, I told you in one of my past videos that what I thought was going to come to is the only thing and the most safest thing for workers and customers is these stores just going to shut down, not completely shut down, but only have curbside and delivery. Okay. And that just keeps it safe because you can put your equipment on, take it to people on the curbside, and also delivery people. If Instacart get their act together, as well as like a lot of these other places like Postmates and all this stuff, and actually give their people the equipment they need. Okay, because yes, Instacart's still on strike. Okay, and also Amazon. Okay, so if you're ordering something, you know that's one reason it's taking a long time. A lot of people are scared to go to work because it could mean their life. Okay, now here's another thing. I was talking to some people. This really messed me up. A lot of these food places were Instacart in-store shoppers work, as well as the delivery drivers, which is two different aspects of Instacart. Full-time delivery drivers are the in-store shoppers who only get $10 an hour. They're being forced to wait in those long lines like everybody else before, even if they're on time to work, they still gotta wait in those long lines like day workers, like anybody else. Now I'm not talking about the store employees. I'm talking about Instacart workers. Even though the stores do make money from the Instacart workers, okay, through that contract with Instacart, those Instacart workers have to stand in a cold outside like everybody else in those cold lines. Or if it's raining or super hot or whatever, have to stand out there. Even if they're work on time, they have to stand out there in those lines 6 feet apart until uh, someone walks out so they can go in. And that's one of the main reasons that a lot of people are not getting, you don't have, even for those that are not striking, those that are working, a lot of orders not getting fulfilled because of this policy. And I had a friend of mine tell me that since the stimulus checks have been received by some people, they have orders as big as $500 or more for just that one worker, in-store worker. Okay, and I had a friend of mine that had an order for like $580, and all the people could do was complain that they were sitting in the parking lot for 20 minutes. They didn't even tip the person. That's all they could do is complain. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it when she told me that. I was like, oh my God. But that's true. But yeah, Giant Eagle, and I think Giant Eagle doing that in Pittsburgh, just strictly curbside and delivery is genius. And I think that's the way a lot of stuff is going to happen. Okay. And I bet that's just a test site. If that works out right, a lot of people are going to follow that rule. Okay. Now, yeah, as I stated in the news, it says that many people, not just me, and not just people that file with IRS, I mean, file with H&R Block and stuff like that, but just even individual filers, their stimulus checks went to an unknown person. And IRS is saying that, well, if it hits that account and we find out and it bounces back, we're going to get back to you if it hits a closed account. And here's the deal is, okay, if you got a starving mom, dad with two kids and their bellies are growling, rent's due, they have a bank account of a negative $200. And this is happening. Okay, people, this is reality. And then all of a sudden, they check their account in hope of a stimulus package, and they have $6,000 or $8,000 in it. You think the majority of people are gonna say, "Well, I better give that money back"? Some people will, but you really think a majority of people are gonna say, "I have to give all that money back and just keep my $1,200"? No, a lot of people they're gonna take all that money out, close that account, put the money on these money cards so it make it harder to track, and consider it a blessing. I mean, talk about in denial. I'm sorry, IRS. You are in denial, and you have no solution for the problem that has been created by you. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, Trump is supporting reopening. Okay, Trump first said all power is his. Then he he changed this rule, and he said that the power belongs to the governors when to start reopening uh, reopening the businesses and getting our economy back on track so we can start getting money flowing again. And then once he said it was to belong to the government, then he starts supporting these picketers that are saying we don't want to quarantine, we want to reopen everything now. Okay, so my stepfather was he's half Jewish, half German. He passed away. He had two Purple Hearts. All right, John Benjamin Steinsberg. And he once told me, he said, son, I've been in the military a long time. I'm going to tell you something. One of the best moves that the military do is if they can distract you on the left so that your focus is on whatever is on the left, then they can get away and do whatever they want to do on the right. Okay? And that's all. And I believe that Trump is not stupid. Okay? I believe he knows exactly what he's doing. And we're so focused on what he's saying and what he's doing and how he knows how to push our buttons that we're not really paying attention of any laws that's being passed right now or anything else that may be going on. Okay, when's the last time you heard about these T-Mobile's 5G? Wasn't that the hottest thing? When's the last time you heard anything about that? Or just any, a lot of other laws that could be being passed right now that we're not hearing about. Okay, because we're so focused on seeing what Trump is going to say next because he is a good actor. Keep that in mind. Okay. Oh yeah. I also heard that ad revenue for YouTube is down, but the viewership is up. So a lot of these YouTubers are complaining, and some of them are saying that they're not going to give their best until they start making more money from the ads and stuff like that. And I just think that's crazy. I think that look, if your passion is your passion, every day is not going to be a great day. Okay, every day, every month's not going to be a great month, but your subscribers deserve the best. During the worst of times to the best of times, and then in all the spaces in between, subscribers and viewers deserve the truth, they deserve facts, and they deserve your best. Okay? And last but not least, you're going to love this. I found out from a reliable source that some YouTubers that have YouTube sites on YouTube now, as well as many other sites, are actually actors and actresses. I had no idea. And I'm not talking about people that's been plugging away 2, 3 years or 10 years. No, these are some of these people are considered overnight sensations. Yeah, I had no idea, and I got this from a very reliable source that some YouTubers, it shocked the hell out of me. Some YouTubers, not as much as what Jamie Zebra told me recently on her on her videos. Jamie just, I was even gonna lie. I was like, I was speechless. I didn't even know what to say. I was like, you gonna do what? But yeah, back to the subject. I'm about to wrap this up. So be aware, some of these oversight sensations that you're seeing on YouTube in the past, in the present, and in the future are, I'm not saying their content isn't good. I'm just saying that, yes, they are. I got this from a reliable source that work behind the scenes on a lot of multimedia platforms. Yes, they are actors and actresses. Okay. I was like, all right, well, That's my breaking news for the day. Thank you to all my past subscribers, present subscribers, future subscribers, and all my viewers. Okay, I have surpassed 10,000 views. All right, and that just puts me in a whole different category. And I thank you all. Okay, I hope you all stay safe. Please stay safe. Okay, if you can, buy masks and wear them. Don't let the racism, fear of racism, stop you from taking care of your health. Okay, put the mask on. Okay. Um, Again, please share this, subscribe, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, you're cool with me. And you know I love your comments. And I shall be rapping to you soon. And as you know, my constant videos always drop on Tuesday at 12 noon. Okay? Even though I may throw other videos up, I'm working on making sure that you always get a video 12 o'clock noon on Tuesdays. All right? Stay cool and peace out.